All right, ready.
Mind the business that pays you. Yeah. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.
Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in again. You're tuned in to Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. I'm your host, Monique Danielle Harrell, shooting live out here from Michigan. So stay tuned to find out what business we out here minding.
Hey, everyone. April Coach here, CEO, A-Style Fashion and Accessories, holding the studio down while our executive producer is out in those Michigan streets. So welcome. Thanks for joining us again.
And I'm Rochelle B. Gray, the confidence coach of Charlotte, repping Charlotte, still repping New Jersey, though. Don't get it twisted.
No,
That's
that's
right. That's right. Always
but
a
I'm in
Jersey
here,
girl.
Charlotte, and I'm coming to say hey.
Well, we have a great show lined up for you guys today. Our topic is young entrepreneurs in business, and our special guest is CNC Production. They are young entrepreneurs that's going from beat to business. So make sure you stay tuned for that in the second half. If you would like to be a guest on our show, tune into podcast bizthatpays@gmail.com. Follow us on IG, Biz That Pays Podcast. Like us on Facebook, Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. And also, you can go check us out on the web at businessthatpays.com. I got it. So many businesses
There
that
you go. You got it. You got it.
Check us out on all of those. Make sure you like, follow us, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And
so
definitely
today we're going to
share,
get into it
share.
without...
Share, definitely share to the people out there.
Yeah,
Share,
right.
share. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna get into our real estate CEO check-in. Today, my real estate CEO check-in is how to pay off your mortgage in less than 30 years. So I'm gonna give you 2 pointers on that. Most people pay their mortgage 12 payments in a year. Well, if you do these 2 tips, one would be biweekly payments. If you start paying biweekly payments, you'll make 26 and a half payments within that year. At the end of the year, that's 13 payments. So take that last payment and tell your mortgage company to apply that to your principal, not your interest. Your principal, not your interest. Second thing is we do is called round up mortgage. With that, if your mortgage payment is about $2,050 a month, let's just say, pay $2,100 or whatever number you want to pay, but the excess money that's not covering the mortgage payment, make sure you have the mortgage company apply that to your principal, not your interest. Results, you will within about 5 to 8 years, you will save a whole bunch of mortgage payments. Your mortgage payments, your balance will be down. You'll save a whole lot of interest only payments. So remember that those 2 things will help you pay your mortgage down much quicker than 30 years. Check me out on singletonbuildersllc.com. And that's my real estate CEO check-in for this week.
Yes, that's helpful. Totally.
That is
totally helpful.
Yeah, a lot of that works too. So people don't think it don't. It actually works.
All right. So again, hey everyone. I just want to thank everyone who has purchase tickets to attend our makeup workshop on Saturday. So this topic today about young entrepreneurs is spot on because a young entrepreneur will be running the workshop on Saturday. So I just want to thank you guys. We got to keep encouraging our young folks, and I am super proud of Angelique, not just because she's my daughter, but she is a grinder and totally been a boss since about 19. And I'm just so proud of her. So the next thing I wanted to share is I finally locked in a date for our next big pre-Mother's Day retreat. It's going to be the weekend of May 1st to the 3rd. So, let me tell y'all.
Excited. I'm excited. It was great last year.
Yes, get those coins together. We have expanded and we are doing some big and amazing things over the weekend just to really, again, continue to empower women, continue to do some feel good sisterhood programs. So just stay tuned for more details to come May 1st to the 3rd, 2026. And we will have payment plans. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up.
I know that's
so you know
right.
what that
Thank
means.
you.
All right. So those are the two. Thank you for the workshop. We are now sold out. And just stay tuned. Yes, we are sold out. Totally. Yes.
Nice.
So yeah. So as we support these young entrepreneurs, and stay tuned for the May 1st to the 3rd pre-Mother's Day Empowerment Retreat.
Okay.
Good job. Jilma Bell Beecham. I am the founder of CRJ Squeaky Clean, a family cleaning business. My CEO check-in today is having a business process. A lot of times, and I'm finding, I have a regular job and we all have business processes. I'm a manager as well. But running my own business, I had to keep the same kind of perspective on running a smooth business. And one thing that helps that is having a business process from start to end. You have ideas in your head, and what I find is documentation is great, right? Your ideas will continue to change, and that's awesome. But have a basic foundation of where your business is going from A to Z, whether it's changing next month or a week from a change, whatever that change date is, just always document it so that you yourself remember as well what changes you've made. You want to look back to see your growth, and having that documentation is awesome. And it also, again, it helps your employees, your contractors, whoever you're working with, to stay in a smooth selling process, right? And as we grow in our business, one thing I'm finding just for me starting up is looking back to see what I've achieved. It's in my head, but see it on paper or on a computer documentation, your workflows. It shows great process on your end as well. So that way you know everything is running really smooth.
Yeah, one thing I have to say, my coach, my mentor and coach, she drives in us systems and processes for businesses, systems and process. All
right.
So I hear you. It's
all right.
It's
it does
important.
matter.
Yes, it's so important
definitely.
to set up that process and system.
Yeah.
Well, what I got going on down here, everybody knows that I'm really excited about my youth entrepreneurial incubator
Yes.
I'm building. And so this weekend we were out actually looking at spaces because we're going to be doing some fundraising. We're going to have our little big on. We're going to have a little twist on it.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah, we're going to have a little twist on it. And people really liking the idea. So that's what I was doing this weekend. And also, again, the gentlemen even that are coming on, I've known one of them since 8th grade. So it's just amazing to see how young people can do business. And that's our goal, for to break chains and to know that you don't have to wait until you're 30,
That's
20.
right.
Your top 20 youth millionaires all started around 5th, 6th grade. So I say other coaches are teaching their kids how to have business, and we teaching our kids how to have jobs. Not anymore.
Thank you.
I listen
Thank you.
April, my daughter's a boss too, Katie.
That's right.
Rose birthday twin.
Same birthday.
Leo, she is a business guru.
Yes, she is.
Well, look
So,
where she
hey,
came
it's like,
from.
no
Look,
way.
the
You know
apple
what I'm
doesn't
saying? Even if you
fall
work for
far from
somebody
the
else.
tree.
Hey, still have your own. Still have your own.
That's right.
So
Well,
that's
you know, I'm
my
going to be
tip.
down there checking out. Now, for people who didn't hear, real quickly, Rochelle, just tell them quickly what the incubator is so that people know.
So what we're doing is we're teaching young people how to build businesses. All of my kids, I give them a multiple intelligence test, so I know they're top 3 genius. And many times business can arise out of that. Even adults need to take that test because, like I said, sometimes they're in the right business, but in the wrong vein.
Right.
Business,
Yeah.
right. So they might not be successful because maybe they shouldn't be in that area. Maybe they should be in another area of it.
Right.
And so what I find is they're doing things, but they're giving their gifts away. Don't do that. If you're going to braid somebody's hair, braid it. But, you know,
Right.
I don't care if they can't give you $5 and look,
Get paid.
let them, because your business, your gift, right, is worthy of you having your business. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we're going to teach them how to do it right. Because the other thing with us, sometimes we have our business, but we don't have our certifications. We don't have our insurance. We don't do it right.
Everything. Just
So
get
real
it done
big
right, and
people, the
then
state
you'll
and
be
all those
okay.
people can't use us.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know your
Okay.
price point, you're giving the business away, so I'm really,
Right. All of
I'm really
that.
excited. I'm really
Well,
excited about the
well,
change that's
guys.
going to create as a result. So
Yes.
we
Well,
started with
guys, we'll
9
be
years
right
old to
back.
25, from
Oh,
ages
okay.
9 to 25.
Great.
Mhm.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, guys, we'll be right back with Wakia and the care break right after this commercial. Hey everyone, I'm Monique Danielle Harrell, and I'm the CEO of two companies that help you win in real estate. With Buy Retail Properties, we do it all: fix and flips, wholesaling, buy and holds, even tax liens. Bottom line, we help people create wealth through real estate, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up. And with my building company, Singleton Builders, we specialize in custom modular homes. Think of it as a faster, smarter way to build the home you've been dreaming about. Build your way on your budget without the long wait of traditional construction. So whether you're looking to invest smart or build smart, we've got you covered. Reach out today and let's make it happen. Reach us on the web, singletonbuildersllc.com. Hey everyone, I'm Monique Danielle Harrell. Hey everybody, we are back. Wakia
Hey,
is
hey,
here.
Wakia.
Yay.
We all the great thing about technology is all three of us could be in 3 different states on Zoom at the
Yes.
same
Absolutely.
exact time.
Yep.
This
Yes.
business is growing.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good out here in Michigan, girl. You know what we doing, handling our business.
I know you should. You should. And look at her cut up her shirt. I'm scared of her. Fashionista, her shirt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry, I
Right.
forgot my shirt. So, Wakia, let us know what's going on today in the care break.
Okay, medical appointments.
Mm-hmm.
This is your care break to give you a chance to pause and get in the middle of responsibilities. Because most caretakers often handle all the medical appointments, the scheduling appointments, the driving to the appointments, the sitting in the waiting room. These can be long days, and it's like your whole day is just gone. So here's your break. Claim that waiting time for yourself. Bring a favorite book, listen to uplifting music, listen to a podcast, or treat yourself to tea or coffee while your loved one is being cared for.
Right.
This is your time to recharge yourself. Recharge yourself in the waiting room. Waiting time doesn't have to be wasted time.
All right.
It can be your care break. Again, waiting time doesn't have to be wasted time. That can be your care break.
There you go.
That's
Now
right.
look at that.
Perfectly.
Most
Yes.
people need to learn, even in business, use your time wisely. That's
Wisely.
exactly what that's about.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen, people need to know that because they sitting there wasting time.
Exactly.
Waste time.
Take your care break. We need it.
Oh, what? How's the
Yeah.
weather down there, real quickly, in South Carolina?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice fall. A light jacket.
Okay.
But during the day, no jacket. Long sleeves though.
Okay, girl.
How's
Well,
Michigan?
thank
It's a little
you.
chilly.
We
Thank
appreciate you.
And thanks for taking this care break with us. Mind the business that pays you.
All right.
All right.
Thanks,
All right.
Wakia.
Talk to
See
you
you
later.
later.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye,
Bye,
All right,
ladies.
everyone.
How's
We're about to
Michigan?
get
How's
into our topic for today, which is young entrepreneurs,
Okay.
young people, entrepreneurs in business. We're going to start out with some pros and cons, and we're going to discuss it as a panel to let y'all know there's pros to being a young entrepreneur and there's cons, but that don't mean it's not doable. So some of the things we're going to discuss, and I'll just read our bullet points real quickly, ladies, and then we could dive right into the pros of it. So some pros we discussed were early start, freedom to experiment. We also discussed natural creativity, tech savvy, and confidence builder. These are some of the pros of young entrepreneurs being in business. So what do you guys think? An early start? I feel that any lesson that they learn is a good lesson when they start early, opposed to late like us. Mistakes become lessons and not losses.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And even the discipline of it, which spills over into other areas of your life.
Mhm.
For instance, I know some of my Asian friends at 19 years old, their family, their young people are sitting at the dinner table with them discussing the budget of the house.
Yes, they are.
But you know why you can't buy those kind, those sneakers versus
Mhm.
those sneakers, or they're
Right.
working with their family in their shops because they're being groomed
Yeah.
to work for anyone else unless they want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So absolutely, even Duck, like I said, the discipline of it, because I say, man, our kids, I'd be like, your parents need to live a long time, some of y'all, because there isn't any discipline to do anything, and they don't know how to do anything. But you have a gift,
Right.
explore it.
Right. And like you said earlier, they're teaching them to get jobs instead of careers
Yeah,
or
you
be
took
their
the
own
words
bosses.
out my
And
mouth. Yep.
we need to break out of that definitely, because that is definitely not the way to go. Like, give them freedom to experiment. Like, they
Absolutely.
could take risks and pivot without major expenses. They're already living with their
Right.
parents.
And they'll still
Right.
learn something.
Let me
Right.
tell you,
They
when
really will.
we would have family functions at the house, cookout. My daughter, she got hipped on. She was about 9 to 10. She took her chalkboard. She said, "Mom, you know how friends come over with the little kids and they want her to
Yeah.
babysit?" She put a fee on that board. I said,
I
"Look
bet.
at this businesswoman." She was like,
Well,
9
all
to 10.
right.
She said, "No, mommy, if I'm
Cover
going
her.
to babysit Aunt so and so's baby, they have to pay me." So when it came, she had her board up with $5 for this one, $5 for that one, because some of
And
those
she had
kids-
$50 by the end of the night, right?
yeah,
Absolutely.
And Mo, you said what I
Absolutely.
was going to say as well about Rochelle. Yeah, what your point earlier, you raising them to be bosses and not just employees. But yeah,
Exactly.
I just again I saw it in her early, and the fact that their mind is so free and creative, they have no.
Yes.
It's really
It really
that's
is.
what I love about it too.
Yeah.
Them
really
starting
is.
out so young, they're fearless, they're bold, they'll take risks. It's really good to start them young, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And-
Right. They have natural creativity.
Yeah, she did
Yeah.
that on her own. I did not tell her to do that. She said, "No, mom." She pulled her board out and put $5 for 2 and under and this and that. She said,
Yeah,
"I'm
some
going to
people
babysit
think
these
like we're
kids. I'm going to
pushing
get
them
paid."
because we're doing that, or they get into our trade. I didn't teach my daughter to get into my trade.
Right.
If she wanted to get into cosmetology, and
Mhm.
well, I mean, she was already in the hair salons every day because that's what I did for a living. But I didn't push it on her to say you have to do this. I said you have to do something.
Right.
Right.
You don't have to do this right here.
Right.
You don't even have to go to college.
Mhm.
Sorry, everyone, but you have to do something.
Right.
Oh,
You have
no,
to go
no
to
wrong.
a trade school.
Right.
You have to go in a service, or
Mhm.
you can go to college.
Mhm.
You
Right.
could do something that fits whatever your longevity goals are,
Mhm.
Right.
whatever that may be.
Right.
I mean, like, they tech savvy nowadays.
Mhm.
They're more tech savvy than me.
Please, the
Absolutely.
I
the
might get
3-year-olds
to your house,
are.
but I can't come on
So
Zoom.
they come out texting already.
Your grandson going to
They
text
first-
in about
they first
6
cry
months.
Is, I don't want to cry. I want to text and have the sound come out with AI.
Right,
but,
yeah.
but one thing being young too, I know for myself, and it's something that was already mentioned, let the kids explore.
Mhm.
There's some parents who don't want to, I had to spend money for one of my kids for switching up, but I saw the talent in them.
Right.
So whatever the cost was, even if they didn't follow through with it, they still learned and they grow. It made them grow in their position that they ended up in. And even myself, what I had to learn being younger, now I realize I had a business mind being young. I didn't charge for nothing because I'm a giver. But knowing what I know now, I could have probably been started a business. So that's one thing for me I learned. Explore, don't give up, but treat yourself right in the process.
Value,
to
put a
know,
value
right, to
on your
know where
time.
it stands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Put a value.
Yeah, that's
on your
building
time.
their confidence by doing that, like myself and everyone who just may have tuned in. We're talking about the pros of young entrepreneurs in business. I used to braid people here on the porch, but I charged, and I made my money for the week. If I did your braids way back like 2 years ago when I was in high school,
That's right, girl.
I may have said you're gonna pay me $30. Now it might be $200, but back then, 2 years ago when I was
Right.
in high school,
Yeah.
Right.
it was money that I had for my week. I didn't have to go to my mom and say, "Can I have money?" or buy new things for myself. I had lunch money. It just taught me to be an entrepreneur like I am now. But I think it was always in me, but it's not always in everybody. So
Right.
we kind of start training them to be more of their own boss. Let them have a regular job, but an entrepreneur job too.
Absolutely.
I think that really helps their
It shapes
confidence.
them.
And what do they have to lose? They're not paying any bills.
And they love it. They're so, like you said, confident. They got their own money. They can do what they want.
Yeah.
You can also too teach them the finance side.
That's what I was
People
going to
teach us how to retire.
Mm-hmm.
So when the kid comes to me, I'm like, oh, I don't want to work at Burger King. Well, you don't have to unless you're going to own it or manage it. That's only the real money there.
That's
Right.
Your gift is right there. But you're a math whiz. You can tutor any kid.
There you go.
Right. So we give him 5 kids, $15 an hour. He just made $75. Stop.
Right.
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 You know what I'm saying? And he's in high school.
You have to do like Rochelle's saying, teach them what their gift is and help them out. They're younger. They don't know that they could tutor somebody because they're so good at math.
Yeah.
Like Marlo. Marlo's back there. She's one of our assistant production team members back there. Marlo, no, I had trigonometry and all these crazy things. Marlo was always smarter in that than me. So I would always ask her to help me with. She didn't charge me, but I think kids don't know nowadays you can do that. She always helped me with that math. Right, Marlo? I know you back there.
She said you owe. Marlo looked like she about to send you an invoice. I'm just saying.
Right, Marlo? I know
Marlo
you're back
send
there.
you an invoice. And that appreciated over the years.
She has always been extremely smart. And guess what? Now she works in finance and helps with run a big company financially. You know, I mean, it's just sometimes younger, we don't recognize what it is and we grow into it. But we got to start helping to push our kids towards, helping them choose careers younger than high school.
Absolutely. Middle school is definitely it.
Middle school.
Late
can
elementary, middle. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, those are the pros that we were saying. We just went over early start, freedom to experiment because they're still home with us. They don't have as many worries.
Right.
Natural creativity. These young minds bring fresh ideas to everything. They tech savvy, social media, digital tools. They could get their business out there for free. Because marketing used to be very expensive. That was the hold up, the bridge between winning and losing. But now look, they could just go on there for free and start, be tech savvy and they're good. And the other one we said was confident builders. Entrepreneurship teaches leadership, communication, responsibility. Now there are some cons to this as well. Some of the cons, I'm going to read up our bullet points and then we'll go into them again. Again, we're discussing young entrepreneurs in business. Some of the cons we listed was limited financial access, not always taken seriously, balancing school and business because they're still young.
That's true.
At that point, burnout risk because they're still young, and legal dependence. So we'll start with the first one maybe, and then we'll just dive into however the conversation flow. But the one I was wanting to talk about was the limited financial access. It's hard for them to open up an account, but when they do open up an account, either use your LLC, like we was talking earlier, you have to form the business properly, where your parents have to help you, but have you and your parent on there, or have a checking account with you and your parent. And the reason I say that, parents, is because what was that? The Gary Coleman?
Right.
Yes. Right.
Law in there. I don't remember it exactly, but I know that
the parents
what happened to him was terrible.
Yeah, they said allegedly the parents stole his money.
Right.
Yeah, spent up all of his money.
So to prevent that, if we're both on the account, not that you could still say too much to your parent if they're your adult, and they said, I'm going to take, money out of your account. It's not much you can say, but at least you know that it is happening. Whereas with Gary Coleman, he didn't know that was happening, allegedly, from my understanding. So to prevent that, just have it where you and your parent are both on the account, and you may be like, well, Mom or Dad, I had $100,000. I see 20's gone. Can we discuss it? Like, teach them to start learning how to have a business meeting right inside of their own home.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. And there is laws that, like you said, to help them. And that is one reason why we're doing the bingo and different things, because we want to provide seed money for our kids. Because even one of the business for the 9 years old is like the updated lemonade stand. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because it's all natural and different things they can do. But again, so we want to provide seed money. And our thing is this: we do a lot as a community,
Mm-hmm.
except for support our youth with money.
Yeah.
We drink, we party, we dance, we look good. Our kids going to hell in the handbasket,
Right.
or they there's nothing out there for them.
Right.
Except for
Right.
sports,
And
or
that's
music
true.
if they're lucky. And we have with that, but because it's going to be based on the multiple intelligence, all facets of that. So you're right. We got to give them some seed money. We got to bind together this community because we want them to learn how to eat, not be taking it from people because they got to eat.
That's right.
Right, absolutely. And with our nonprofit, Rochelle is on my board, going to be on my board for mine as well, because she has one herself too down there. Housing and economic development is to help people raise. Well, we're raising money through the bingo that we're going to be doing to help people have down payments for homes, and also to help young youth and adults to start businesses. That's what it's about. We'll tell you about the bingo later, but that's something we're starting to try to help our youth. Like people, we have to start getting involved to help our youth get started on their, on their business ventures.
Sure.
They're not always taken seriously. You guys know that's a con for young adults. Like, what do you suggest for them, to move forward with that?
One of the cons to okay, what do we suggest to move forward? Oh,
Yeah, like
That's-
to help
that's-
them out, like managing, their time more, or like
Yeah.
people don't take them serious when they come and they say, "I have a business, I'm doing this, I'm
Right.
doing that." It's like, "Oh, you so cute." Yeah, they probably are cute, but they're trying to talk to you about a business that they're doing. That's one of the cons of them starting young, but don't give up.
right,
Right.
So,
right.
Take an adult with you that's
I'm gonna
serious.
just jump in for
It's-
1 minute, April. Just say
Mhm.
one thing. When the gentlemen come on, they're gonna address that issue for you.
Okay.
They're gonna tell you.
Oh,
Okay, because I'm just saying, yeah, it's balance. It's balance again, because one of the cons that's not on here is activities. We still want them
Okay.
to have youthful activity, play sports and just run outside, jump rope, whatever they're
Be
gonna do.
kids.
Be kids, play the game, still be kids
Oh,
they have to
and don't
balance
miss
it.
that.
You said they
Absolutely.
need
So I
balance.
think
Absolutely.
balance. So I feel like there's a balance there, with a schedule. This day is for learning
The burnout
entrepreneur-
risk.
Right.
that we was talking about.
Well, we
Still
don't want
let
that.
them be kids,
Let them be
but
kids.
at the same time teach them how to be a boss. A boss also.
Yeah, and they're gonna learn from us. My mother told me years ago, you are your daughter's role model. So they're gonna do what they
They
see us
watching
do.
when you
They-
don't think they
right.
watching.
They're gonna
Yeah,
do
that's
what
it, Jilma. Even
Yeah.
when we think they're not watching, when
Yeah,
they
they're watching.
become an adult, they'll start quoting stuff you said to them. You like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
you
like,
did.
"Well,
Oh,
you did
yeah.
hear me. Oh, really? Okay. And when I start sounding like my mother, I'll be like, "Oh my God, I do sound like my mother." But yeah, I think anything with this is just balance, to balance those cons out and just make sure that we are, as parents, on top of them, monitoring them, making sure that they are. Yes, we want you to learn how to be an entrepreneur, but we still want you to manage, have a fun life. So, because 20 years from later, you made me do, you didn't stop me. I could hear that
Right.
too. The blame,
They
the finger
10 million
pointing.
up and they saying, you made me do it. You
Yes,
10
yes.
million
You
up.
took, like the Jacksons. They felt like,
Right.
I don't want to be a Joe Jackson, rest in peace.
But they are living their best lives.
They are, but
Maybe
they
a
have-
little crazy.
Yes.
You
It's
learn
a trade-off,
to be
though.
appreciative later.
Right. You might have
Yeah.
the finances.
Understand the pain, or as
They went through a
parents.
lot. I don't know if you guys saw the Michael Jackson play. He
yeah.
went, it was sad. It was
I didn't
really
see the play. It was
very
good.
yeah, it was good.
It was amazing.
It was
Very
amazing,
good.
But it was
it was
different.
sad. You really got to see a different. His childhood was robbed, and that's what he always went after. So that's one of the things I think with starting them out so young, we have to really be careful. Let them go out and play. Let them go and have their time, their release time. It's not all business all day long and work.
Oh,
work, work.
absolutely.
Or
Because
even
they're
school,
kids, so
just
that is
right.
some of the cons. Parents trying to push them to get the bag for them.
I
Right.
was just
They
gonna
can't
say,
do that
Right.
for them.
Mhm.
or
You know,
live
that's
life,
another
yeah.
thing. You got to do this for the family and do this for mommy.
You know.
Mommy working 3 jobs.
Right.
I mean, that's a con. But a pro is sometimes mommy's working 3 jobs to help push that kid
Mm-hmm.
and their entrepreneur ventures that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's true.
everybody
That's
got
true.
to balance a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
I
the truth.
find
And I
one of
think
the-
it differs with each kid because I remember having a set of brothers who really were unhappy about their mom having to work so much. after their dad left, and they were like, "We're gonna do a t-shirt business," and they did, it because they want to be responsible and bring some money into the home, which again also teaches you how to launch yourself out. But that's one of the things we want to do too. How many young people don't know how to leave home?
Right.
Yeah.
Katie, she's paid bills. She's paid rent. She's paid her cable. She pays for groceries. She pays. She's going to be, and I'm like, Steady, you make $30,000. She's going to be able to. You understand what I'm saying?
That's because her birthday, August 17th. Oh, my bad.
So another important factor is the communication. There are younger children, even some adults out there, who have business mindset. They got the talent, but it's the communication, being in the forefront. You know, you got to talk in front of people. I think that holds back some people. But starting off young, we got to teach our children how to communicate, right, openly, and not everything is going to be tech savvy when it comes to business.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you got to show the human side of you, who you are, to drive business, so people can trust you and things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, there are a lot of pros to being a young entrepreneur, but there's also cons to being it. So balance is important. Like we said, April, you mentioned, what was it? You said something else.
Oh,
I was saying balance.
I said balance and just, so that they can have that childhood. They still have their childhood,
right,
and not, really just to take that childhood from them, their activities and things like that, and not only just driving in being a boss or being, whatever it is they're working on. I remember my daughter was a cheerleader, and she cheered like 5 days a week. But I was like, no, she's still a child. She still goes to the prom. She still goes out with her friends. She still does other things. And my son as well. You're still playing your sports. And, and it made them well-rounded, thank God. And but still, that balance, I always kept in my mind. I'm not just going to drop, make them this stringent, you're going to do this, you're a boss.
Because the difference was, it was their dream.
Right.
It was your daughter's dream.
Right.
When they come and it's their dream, they're psyched.
Right.
But when it's the parents, like you said, pushing them, that's when the back gets thrown off. But when it's theirs, they like, oh, let's do this. We want to, because they see what success is, especially out there in that social media world, that influencer world. They see what that is. And some of them, too, they just want to be like we did. They just want to buy their own stuff.
Yeah, they do. And like with my daughter, I will always say to her, like I put her in different things. She was in dance, and then she was in cheerleading, and she was in gymnastics and basketball, and a whole bunch of things. What I said to her was, once you start something, you're going to finish it out for that year. You're not going to quit in between, because you're a part of a team once you join something, and you're not going to do that. Now, you may not have to join the next year, but you're going to finish out that year, whether you like it or not.
That's what I used to say,
and I felt that toward her responsibility, that how to be a team player. Because if you quit on your team, now what are they going to do? If it was 12 people needed and there's 12 of y'all and you leave, think about what it's doing to them. So, you just have to teach them to be responsible. I feel we have to teach them to stay focused and be fearless.
Okay.
Because we got their back.
Definitely.
All right, ladies. Yes.
Yes, fearless. So on that note, we'll be right back. We're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be back with our guest today, CNC Productions. Beats to Business is what I call it.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Beats to Business. So we'll be right back. Hey everyone, I'm Monique Danielle Harrell, and I'm the CEO of 2 companies that help you win in real estate. With Buy Retail Properties, we do it all. Fix and flips, wholesaling, buy and holds, even tax liens. Bottom line, we help people create wealth through real estate, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up. And with my building company, Singleton Builders, we specialize in custom modular homes. Think of it as a faster, smarter way to build the home you've been dreaming about. Build your way on your budget without the long wait of traditional construction. So whether you're looking to invest smart or build smart, we've got you covered. Reach out today and let's make it happen. Reach us on the web, singletonbuildersllc.com. Hey everyone, I'm Monique Danielle Harrell. We're back and we're going to introduce our guests in a minute. Our guests are CNC Productions, so get ready.
All right.
Let's go.
CNC Productions is a creative event
Oh, look at that
and
smile.
media company rooted in Charlotte, North Carolina. They serve as the operational and promotional arm behind CHOP from the 704's endeavors. As a blend of event production, DJ services, and creative media, CNC Productions helps craft high energy experiences that fuse music, branding, and community connection. So, welcome, CNC Productions.
Welcome,
Hey,
guys.
welcome, guys.
Welcome. Chop and chill.
Oh,
Chop
okay,
and
that's
chill.
what you call them?
Chop
That's
and
it.
chill.
Nice.
Hi, tuning Where are you now? Where are you tuning in from?
Yeah, I'm tuning in from my apartment in Greensboro, North Carolina. Up here, I'm a student at North Carolina A&T, so I'm at Greensboro College right now. Or in
Okay,
Greensboro right
Aggie community, right?
Okay, okay.
Okay, Aggie. Okay.
And Jaquarius?
I'm tuning in from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm at home in my room right now.
Look at that. North Carolina, we love you guys. You guys are
Yes.
always in the building with us. So tell us a little bit, guys. You have the name CNC Productions. How did you come up with that name?
You want me to go, Troy? You want to go?
You can go.
Okay, so it's pretty simple. We've been honest. CNC Productions literally stands for Chop and Chew Productions. My name is Chop. His nickname is Chew. And how we got the production thing is because basically my father, he have a company called G Thing Production. So it's kind of like a spin-off of him, but our own. We took our own unique and add our own twist to it, basically. So that's how we came up with the name CNC Productions, basically.
Okay. And you guys are brothers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's
Family
great.
business.
Family
Right.
business.
So tell us tell everyone your real names. We know them, but they're very unique names.
My name is Jaterius.
My name is Jaquarius.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay. Now, were those from zodiac signs, or sounds like were those derived from zodiac signs?
Those was derived from my mother trying to be different.
Like Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So tell us what is it that your company actually do? And if you don't mind, tell everyone your age so that they know, because our topic today was young entrepreneurs in business. So we had pros and cons. So Rochelle informed us that you're going to be able to help us out with some of the pros and the cons that we were talking about earlier about being young in business.
Mm-hmm.
So what does your media company do?
Okay, you want me to start you and I pick up, or the?
I'll start. You pick up.
Okay.
So CNC Production is basically a entertainment organization. I would say we was founded in 2020. We was previously doing events before that, but what we mainly started focusing on, well, the first thing we focused on was DJing, because our dad was a DJ back in his days. Queen City started out. We basically took on after that, and after we did that, we started. Well, I'm answering the wrong question. I'm sorry.
No, you okay? Go ahead. We like to know your story. Everyone
Okay.
likes to know your story. Go ahead.
So yeah, basically my dad was a DJ. We took on after that. And that's when, we got in high school and stuff. So, well, our first event was our birthday party, because our birthday is in the park.
Wait, when is your birthday? I didn't hear that.
January 13th.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay. I still like you guys, though. I thought you were in August.
So we Capricorns over here.
Okay.
So is my husband, so I have to love you guys.
So basically, we had our first event was a glow in the dark party.
Okay.
What year was this? This is like 2018.
Wow.
I was turning 13. 13 years
No
old.
way.
I'm telling you, they're the bomb.
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, people were saying like, when y'all gonna have the next party? When y'all gonna have the next party? And basically, it went from there. And God shows up and shows out every time. So
Yes, he do.
Mm-hmm.
Chop-
One thing you mentioned though is that your father was DJing first, and your father had a G Thing production company, and that's what we talked about a few minutes ago, as us of all being entrepreneurs and our children just watching us and seeing what we do, and now to see you guys become an entrepreneur like your dad, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So take us present day, guys. Take us present day.
I was going to say, so to pick up where he left off from to present day. Before we do that, I want to go back a little bit. So we always had business mindset before we even knew that we had business mindset. The reason why I say that our parents used to give us money for Christmas because we got to an age where they didn't know what to buy for us. So instead of go out here and buy Jordans and shoes, what we did was we took that money and put it towards a venue for our birthday the following month. And basically that's how the business got started. You know what I'm saying? We started doing events, charging, a little small, little cover charge at the door. And basically more and more people started flocking to us. At each event we did got bigger. Now moving on to present. We started off mainly doing things for the local, for the community, for Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? For the locals around Charlotte and stuff like that. Okay. Before I came to A&T, I was a student at Johnson C. Smith University, and I was DJing. I'm still DJing to this day, but I was DJing at most of the events, almost everything, after parties, tailgates, probates, everything they had. I was the number one DJ who they called on.
All right.
And our buzz started to go from here to here and here because we went from being local to knowing on the collegiate level. And basically, we decided to, of course, we was already doing our off-campus parties, but then we started to take it on a higher scale and put it in a college atmosphere. Now, of course, whenever you do something for the first time, you're always going to have some bumps in the road because you're just learning, you're just testing the waters out. But after a certain amount of bumps in the road, it started to become like this, second nature to us, you know what I'm saying? So now we're doing not only Johnson C. Smith, we are in North Carolina A&T, we're at Livingstone College doing events. We got some stuff coming up real soon at Winston-Salem State University. And I just decided to now transfer our event, our business that we're doing, and just take it on. Why just stay in Charlotte when we go across the whole Carolina?
Absolutely. Duplicate.
Right.
Literally, when we tackle the Carolina, we try to go further than that. Georgia,
expand that reach.
Wherever God gonna call us, that's where we're trying to go. Honestly.
Now listen, who taught you the business end? Your dad.
I would say I mixed up my dad and my mom. You know what I'm saying? The reason I was saying mixing my dad because yes, my dad he taught us as far as everything, as far as the music and DJ and stuff like that. But my mom was always of course, my mother was a mother, so she taught us how to be stern, taught us how to talk to people, how to handle business when the business needs to be handled. You know what I'm saying? Instead of running away from how to confront it right then and there. It's the small things that back then we probably didn't understand, but now older, I understand why she was the way she was, what she was preparing us for. She may not have known that we were going to be business owners or doing what we're doing, but she knew that us two together was going to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming out of her house.
Right. Shout out to mom. Yeah.
I love it. Shout out to mom and dad for that.
Right. Yeah, communication.
Yeah, communicating. And
I'm so proud of them. They had, when I came into the picture, the first party y'all had that I was a part of, you guys had the Halloween party at the Concourse Center. And when we went in, because like I said, they're young, the con is they're young. So people and then the other con is people think their party's going to be rowdy. Their group, they like to have fun. And I love that. And when he talked, they both talked, and we talked to the gentleman. So the pro was having me there as a mentor.
Nice.
They taking them seriously because they can run it by themselves. They do the conversation. We had three of us a conversation with two promoters. Look, 2 days ago, they know what to say. They've learned all of that. But it's just somebody being behind them. We have people behind us that say, you know what, I'm behind them. So if you can trust me, you can trust them. And so people kind of take a second guess because especially if I got a rep and I trust them, then you can trust them too. But they hold it on, and they're just absolutely amazing. And so I can't wait to see what they do next.
Well, tell us, guys. Rochelle, you mentioned that on our topic segment. How do you guys navigate through people thinking you're just too young. Like, how do you, as the age you are, deal with that? Do it disappoint you? Do you just push through? Do you do like Rochelle said, just bring an adult with you? Like, how does that make you feel when you're out here working hard to push towards something that you enjoy doing and people don't take you serious?
It's very disappointing, should I say, because you have people that does parties around our demographic and stuff like that comes and ruin it for other people like us. For example, we'll try to go do an event at a venue. We'll tell them what's our demographic, what we cater to, and they oh no, I don't cater to them. I just did a party with somebody, and they just had a big incident. Now they don't want to trust nobody else, you know what I'm saying, at their venue space. So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, you know what I'm saying? But as y'all can tell, I'm a very religious person, you know what I'm saying? I believe when God opens one door, He's gonna open up another one, you know what I'm saying? I believe sometimes some things may not be meant for you right then and there, you know what I'm saying? The venue we're trying to get into, God probably like, I got a whole bigger venue ready for you, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be frustrating in the moment, but I have to also I try to look at it as an adult and as a person that's growing and been doing this a long time. I try to look at it from a business perspective. They don't want to risk that liability. However, they don't know me. So how can they just trust me with doing an event there? They just did. They don't know me from a can of paint. They just basically going out my work, which is the same thing that they did to the other person. So as I get older, I'll be more understanding. Of course, it's still frustrating because it's like I know I operate, but I'd be more understanding, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something I'm passionate about. That's not my reputation. You can do your research on me. You can go ask anybody that I'm known for having some of the best, safest, funnest. Like when you come to our party, you would think you're going to I'm pretty sure y'all seen the movie House Party. You would think you're going to a party.
That's the truth. That is their parties. Yeah.
Like you would going to a party like the movie House Party because it's just fun. It's dancing, it's literally singing. Sometimes we have artists that come and perform as well that we went to school with, or some artists that's local in the city that don't get the exposure that they want. Okay, well, we got you know what I'm saying? So it's frustrating when I know what I'm trying to do and I know what my passion for and I know what our business, like what we capable of. And like you got a business owner that's a business owner that they got responsibilities, license, liability. Like for example, like Ms. Gray said, she had to back us up because it was this, I'm not going to say the venue name, but this is venue I've been trying to get into for a long time. And I finally took Ms. Gray up there with me one day to talk to the lady, and that having that conversation with her and having Ms. Gray there to kind of back me up and support me, it opened her eyes because she was not going for it.
But I'm going to say this. You led that conversation, and I wanted Jaquarius to answer too. Because again, the thing that really helps y'all is y'all are so professional. Y'all got contracts. Y'all know how to talk to people. And so that kind of gets y'all into, because people are not even expecting that. You understand what I'm saying? They're not expecting that from someone. Tell them how old y'all are.
20.
Wow.
22.
20 and 22. Okay. From the way you were speaking, I might have thought you were a little older, but wow.
See?
Right. That's awesome.
What's your major at A&T? What do you major in?
I'm a journalism and mass communication student. So this podcast, all this is literally right up my alley. I love. You're gonna
tie it all in together, right? You're gonna tie that gift with.
And don't sleep on Jaquarius. Aquarius, though. Don't sleep on him.
Okay.
Right. He over there smiling away. I have a question. How did you guys get? Well, for the audience of people who are your age and they're trying to get in business, how did you get your financing to maybe start? You have to have some type of financing to get any business start, whether it's $500 or $5,000. Is there any way you can tell them how you got your financing to give them a light bulb may go up in their head if they're trying to start a business and they think, I don't have the money. Never let money stop you. How did you guys get your financing?
I mean, like financing our parties and stuff, we basically, would work like a 9-to-5 job, which we still do.
Okay.
Pay for our events. That's how we fund them. Shout out to my mama and dad again, because one thing about my dad, he's a hard-working man. He always work. And that's where me and my brother got that work ethic from. Like, you always have to work, because my dad always say, ain't nobody gonna do nothing for no man.
That's right. Oh,
better go ahead, Dad.
You better say it again for the people in the back.
That's the truth.
That's right.
That's really the truth. I really like as I got older, I really realized what he was saying. Cause it's like ain't nobody really gonna do nothing for no child or no, man before they do something for a woman, like I just said. So pretty much, yeah, like we would work, we'll find out how much we got to pay. We'll come together. Of course, we'll split the price down the middle. I pay this half, you pay that half.
All right.
We get the flyers, we get the building, and
Wow.
everything speaks for itself after that.
Wow.
That's awesome. I mean, young people need to hear this because they're so stressed out, it seems like, over so many things. And it's like, listen, break it down,
Right.
categorize what you need to do, and just make it happen. Don't be afraid. When people see you're out there trying to do something, especially adults that see the younger generation trying, they're going to jump in and help you somewhere. No matter what it is, but for them to know that you guys actually had your own 9 to 5, yes, your parents might have helped you, but you took the responsibility to say, let me work and make some of the money, and what I don't have, maybe they could put it in for me and help me to accomplish, my dream of being this entrepreneur.
And that's true because when they did the Halloween party, we were talking, and they were like, well, how about a 3-way split? So it was a little bit more than they were used to paying. So we did a 3-way split. Well, I was happy to do that. I got my money back a little more, and and they had a great party.
Wow.
And then I mean, the place was like 10,000 square foot, and he was like, "Look, y'all can come back anytime."
Wow.
And I was like,
Really?
Isn't that right, gentlemen? That's what he told y'all. And I was like, that is a credit to your character and to your business sense. So again, just back them. We just need to back them.
It's awesome because let me
back
tell you,
people.
and what you're doing, DJing now is so in demand right now. Everywhere you go, I go to brunch, there's a DJ playing in the restaurant. Back in the day, back in the day, it wasn't like that. So DJs are really in high demand right now. And,
they
so
are.
You guys picked
they
a
really
good
are.
time to jump in the market, and
I love it because they both do. So they both, So tell them what y'all think about doing now as far as splitting off. Not the company, but what do y'all think about doing now?
So basically, I don't know if this is a good reference, but I always give people this reference. I always reference the TV show BMF because not what they necessarily do, but how one brother is still in the city, basically keeping the business maintained, while the other brother is branching out to other cities. And all the brothers coming up with him, basically. You know what I'm saying? I love always using that analogy because I literally feel like that's how we're doing. A brother, he's still down there in Charlotte, maintaining everything, holding down for the Charlotte scene, while I'm up here in Greensboro, expanding up to Raleigh, expanding up to Winston, like wherever's next. I'm expanding the business, but of course we always know Charlotte gonna be back home, and of course everything I do, I'm bringing him on as well too. So his face and his brand, his personal brand, is getting known and recognized as well too. And eventually, what we're trying.
Yeah, and I always tell people, work on your business as well as in your business.
Right.
You can't just work in your business and then think you're going to expand because you're not. So you guys are following that path. Exactly. You're working on it and in it.
They have an LLC.
If you stay in it, you're not going to grow.
They got an LLC. That's right. Tell them what your dad is doing this weekend, Aquarius. Y'all having a big event.
The Earl Village reunion. That's the next weekend, 25th.
Yeah, Earl. Yeah, his father is big. What was his name? What was it? Huh? What was his DJ name?
Queen City. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you guys.
They're having a big event.
You guys are great guests. I mean, we really appreciate you talking to the young audience and letting them know, what to do. I have one last question for you. What advice would you give someone at your age about getting into the business if they're afraid, if they think they can't do it? Like, what would you tell them so that they could get on their bike and start riding like you guys are?
You want to go first? Top of me.
Go first.
Some advice I would give anybody. Hold on. Follow your dreams.
Okay.
That's right.
The only person that can tell you can't do something is yourself. Always follow God because God will lead you.
I love that.
In the right direction. Long as you follow Him and trust in Him, anything you want is possible through Christ, and that's the truth. That's the guy who the truth.
Absolutely.
So keep your head up and keep going. Like, keep going. Follow your dreams.
Now, how can they reach you guys if they wanted to hire your company to do an event or media or all the different things that you do under your company? How can they reach you?
You can follow us on Instagram at CC Production _. We're on TikTok at CC Production __ as well. And you can find us on Facebook at C and the sign, the logo, well, the sign, excuse me.
Ampersand.
Productions.
All right. Look at this. The youth is empowered around here at Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. They over here doing it big. They not playing, so go get them, Rochelle. You know what they got to do now.
They got to do that radio drop. We talked about it. So y'all doing it together. Chop doing it. You doing it. What we doing?
We're gonna do it one. Like he gonna do his. I'm gonna do mine.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Y'all got 2 tries.
Okay.
If you need them.
Go ahead, Chu.
What was it? I'm sorry, what?
The radio drop. You gotta say, this is Chu hanging with the ladies of, or the host of Mind the Business Page, or you whatever you want to say. Podcast.
Okay. It's the one and only Chu Burton, and you're rocking with Mind Your Business Podcast.
Mind the Business That Pays You. Well, I'm gonna give you another chance.
And say your company too. Say the name of your
Mind your
company, too.
business.
Say this is Chu with CNC Productions, and then say
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We love it. We love it.
It's your boy. Like, it's the one and only Chu. It's the one and only Chu Burton from CNC Production, and I'm here with Mind the Business That Pays You. I'm sorry.
You did it.
I was not prepared for this.
Oh my goodness, you did it.
Brother,
You
didn't tell you
kept
again.
going. Go ahead, one more try. We give you one more try.
Take it down.
You got
It's
this.
the one and only Chu Burton.
Say it with your chest. Come on.
Okay. Ooh, I got this.
You got it. You got it.
Say it with your
The one
chest.
and only Chu Burton coming with CNC Production, and we're with Mind the Business That Pays You.
All
Hey,
right.
yes. There we go.
You
There
did
go.
it. See here.
All right, Chop. I want you to add podcast on the end of that. Go ahead.
I got you. This is Chop. Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chop from the 704, one of the hottest DJs, party promoters, content creators, and graphic designers in the Carolinas, holding it down for the Queen City. And you are rocking with Mind the Business That Pays You podcast.
All right.
Wow.
Hey. Okay.
Y'all amazing. And
Amazing.
Great.
Talking
Amazing.
like
You both did great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you
love
guys
it.
keep rocking out. It's awesome and just showing the youth how
Yes.
this can be
I'm
done.
proud of
And
y'all. I
just-
really am.
Yeah. Sounds like you have a lot of support behind you, which is great. So
Yeah,
good luck. Good
absolutely.
luck to you all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And one thing
Thank
I want
you,
to
guys.
say before they exit out is key thing that he mentioned is God is always there.
First.
There's a lot of people out here who don't look at the youth in the way they should, and we talked about this earlier. Let them explore. They know God is in them. Music might come out different from the younger generation, but they know who they are. So keep on going.
Okay.
Great
Well,
point.
thank
That's
you
right.
guys again for being our special guest. We appreciate you. CNC Productions. Tune in next week. We will be discussing cancer awareness. We have a special guest host coming to us, Veronica Grimsley.
Yes.
Jilma's not going to be with us that week, so we have Veronica Grimsley coming in. Again, we're going to be discussing cancer awareness. We have a special guest, Eugene Napoleon. He's a music producer. He's going to be here with us next week. So we have a lot going on. We have a special guest host, Veronica Grimsley. We have a special guest, the music producer, Eugene Napoleon. And we have a topic of cancer awareness. So make sure you stay tuned. Oh, and the viewers, the poll for the names
That's right.
that we're going to call you is going to be Mindsetters.
That's
So make
right.
sure you tune in next week and never be too busy to
Mind the business that pays you.
see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Mind the business that pays you. Yeah. Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear. that pays you.